In this video, we'll be learning about metric conversion, that is converting from a bigger metric unit to a smaller or vice versa. For example, I could be converting from kilograms to grams or milliliters to liters. So, for this we'll be using the metric ladder, for which I'll be required to remember this sentence. King Henry died before drinking chocolate milk. So I'll be using the first letter of each word. So from king I have K, so that would be standing for kilo. From Henry I have H, that would be hecto. The D from died would be deca. The B from before would be my base. Now I'll be covering up what's base unit right after I'm done with this ladder. So D from drinking would be deci. The C from chocolate would be centi, and the M from milk would be milli. Now, when we're talking about base unit, now for length, the base unit is meter. For volume, it is liter. For mass, the base unit is gram. Now I'll be directly starting with an example to explain this better, how to use the metric ladder. Now I would like to mention that when we are climbing down the metric ladder, we multiply, and when we are climbing up the metric ladder, we divide. It will be more clear as we do the examples. For example, let me take 4 kgs, and I am interested in converting 4 kgs to grams. So how do we go about it? First step, let's locate where is kg. So that would be right above kilo, and where would be gram? Since gram is the base unit for mass, it would be over here. Now let's recognize whether we need to climb down the steps to reach from kilo to gram or up the steps. It's climbing down the steps. So to reach from kilo to gram, I have to climb down the steps. So that would be 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps. So let me just remember that it's 3 steps. So I have to convert. So 4 multiplied by 1 followed by zeros. Now the number of zeros would correspond to the number of steps. So in this case, there were 3 steps that I had to take to reach from kilo to gram. So that would be 3 zeros, and that would give me 4 into 1000, which is 4000 grams. So let's take one more example over here. Let's convert, let's say 3256 milliliters, and I'm interested in converting to liters. First steps, let's recognize where they are. Milliliters, let's locate where is milliliter. Milliliter is over here, and I have to convert it to liter. So the base unit for volume is liter, so that would be over here. So now we have to climb up the steps to reach from milliliter to liter. So let's see how many steps those are. 1, 2, 3. So that would be 3256. Since we are climbing up the steps, it's division. Divided by 1 followed by, since there are 3 steps, that would correspond to 3 zeros, and that would give me 3.256 liters. Now let's take one more example. Let's convert, okay, we haven't dealt with length. Okay, let's convert 40 centimeters to, let's say, meters. Okay, now let's locate centimeters and meters. So centimeter is over here. Okay, and I'm required to convert it to meters. So since we have to reach from centi to meters, so that's climbing up the steps. 1, 2. So 40, since it's climbing up, it would be divide 1 followed by how many zeros? So the zeros correspond to the number of step. That would be 2. So this will give me 0.40 meters. Now let's try one more example. For example, I want to convert let's say 4,000 meters to, okay, let's take it as centimeters. I don't want it to be a base unit. So 4,000 centimeters to kilometers I want to convert. So where is centimeter? Okay, I've located. Where's kilometer? Kilometer would be somewhere here. It's right over here. So let's count the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's 5 steps, and since we are climbing up, we would have to divide. So 4,000 divided by 1 followed by how many zeros? 5, because there are 5 steps. So that would give me how much? 0. See, my decimal would be here, so it's 5 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so 0, 4, and that would be 0.04 kilometers. So that's how we use the metric ladder for conversion from a bigger unit or from bigger unit. The metric ladder is very helpful in conversion. Thank you.